Hey, welcome everyone. This is Mike from zozostockwatch.com, and this is going to be your stock watch list and market talk for the 25th of October, Thursday. Let's go ahead and take a look at what some of the action was today. So we had the wrong things moving up again today. We had the VIX, the volatility index, moving up 22% for the day. We had the XLU, which is the utilities, moving up 2.5%. TLT was moving up today, so when TLT moves up, rates move down, so that's actually a good thing. IYR, the REITs were moving up. XLP was moving up today. That's the consumer staples, kind of defensive there. Gold was moving up fractionally, and oil moved up fractionally today. To the downside for the day, we had the XBI making 52-week lows, so we were down over 7% on the XBI. The SMH got hit again, down about 7% for the day. The oil sector, the exploration, down 6%. The IBB down about 6%. The OIH oil services sector, names like Halliburton, Schlumberger, Rig, they were down 5% for the day. The Qs were down almost 5% for the day. XLK, the technology ETF, down almost 4.5% for the day. The NASDAQ composite itself was down 329 points today. The S&P 500 was down 85 points for the day. The Dow Jones Industrials were down over 600 points for the day. So very ugly and choppy, sloppy market today. The day trading service did really well today. We traded instruments like TIVX, which is a volatility play. So we were trading TIVX today into the close, and we got a very nice move on TIVX today. We got in on the break of $50 right here, and it popped all the way up to $52 and change for TIVX. Some of the smaller names have been moving up. We got this UAVS on the break of $1, moved up to about $1.45. I think my best on this one was $1.35 on UAVS. We also had a trade in Tesla today before the earnings. We took Tesla on the break of 291.35, and the stock moved up to 296. So a very good day in the markets intraday. Swing trades, I do not have any swing trades on at all right now, staying pretty much in cash right now. And looking for some bargains as the market is selling off. There'll be some good names out there to get. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the news that came out after the bell tonight, courtesy of the Trade Exchange. So this is their news box, and we had a lot of earnings come out after the bell. Well, I guess we'll start with Tesla since I have that chart up. So Tesla came out. Let me scroll through it. We had Tesla earnings per share of 290, was expected to lose money, and Tesla revenue was a beat as well for Tesla. So all around good numbers. Here's your Tesla numbers right here. So Tesla had a very nice quarter. And so the stock is being rewarded in the after hours here on Tesla. So nice move up there. Let's scroll back and we'll go through some of the other earnings. Microsoft was an earnings per share beat by 18 cents and a revenue beat, MSFT. So that stock was moving up after hours, but giving back a little bit right now, but not too much. So Microsoft was a beat. VRTX earnings per share beat by 9 cents, revenue beat. We also had that came out after the bell tonight. We had LVS earnings per share miss by 7 cents, revenue miss on LVS. Now they had popped this one up, but now it gave back that little pop there. So Visa also had earnings after the bell. Visa earnings per share beat by 1 cent, revenue beat for Visa. Save is Spirit Airlines, SAVE, Spirit Airlines. Earnings per share beat by 3 cents, revenue in line. Whirlpool, earnings per share and revenue miss on that one. Tesla, we mentioned already, sorry about that. Ford. Had their earnings come out after the bell tonight. Ford, earnings per share in line, revenue beat. All right, for Ford. So that stock is moving up in the after hours tonight. Whirlpool rating guidance on adjusted basis. So Whirlpool with some positive comments there. So Whirlpool is up in the after hours tonight. XLNX earnings per share beat by 10 cents. Revenue beat. XLNX. It's a semiconductor name. So this one is popping in the after hours. And then we also had AMD come out with earnings after hours tonight, and AMD, they lowered their quarter four sales targets. Their earnings came in line. They were a revenue miss. AMD lower after the guidance cut there for AMD. So the stock came down from about 23 bucks all the way down to 17. They're bouncing it here off of 17 at the moment. DTEA, this is one of those cannabis plays. So maybe they might have one of those infused drinks with cannabis. Announces discontinuance of Highland lawsuit. So that was DTEA, and that stock is moving up in the after hours so far tonight a little bit anyway. Let's go ahead and we'll look at some of the bigger names a little bit. We'll start with the SPY. Let's look at the action in the SPY. All right, so as you can see, we've remained below the 200 SMA. Let me get rid of these lines for you. Sorry about that. So we have remained below that 200 SMA, and today we paid the price for remaining below the 200 SMA as selling just got stronger into the close today. If you go ahead and look at the intraday chart of the SPY, this is a 5-minute chart that you're looking at. So, this light blue line is the 10 SMA off the daily. The 200 SMA is up here. And this is the 5 EMA off the daily chart. So today at the open, in the pre-market, they were pushing us up. Then we broke down through VWAP. They popped us back up to about VWAP here, and then it was selling all day for the rest of the day. Right now, they're trying to hold this 265 area in the after hours for the SPY. So I would imagine Asia will be down tonight. The China stock market will just, continue the selling with the U.S. markets today. And, the XBI got hammered today. XBI, IBB also moving down. So all the markets were just taking hits here, the QQQ. So, definitely things are, a little bit oversold, but, things can become more oversold. And I would imagine we're going to open up with the futures tonight. They open up at 6 p.m. Eastern time. I would imagine they're going to be red. You never know in this crazy market, but I would imagine they're going to be red, and I would imagine we're going to have a gap down morning tomorrow, which is actually a good thing. All right. So if we have a gap down morning, that could present some buying opportunities. So we'll see. Let's look at the Fear and Greed Index. This is put out by CNN. The Fear and Greed Index at money.cnn.com. So extreme fear, we're definitely there right now. We have a 6 reading. So basically, if you look at this, we're kind of oversold also at the moment on the Fear and Greed Index. So let's look at some stock. We'll take a look at Apple here. And right now, considering everything going on, Apple is, still remaining within the Bollinger Bands here. Not too much selling. Yes, it is off the highs here of 230 bucks down to 215. And after hours, it's trading about $216 at the moment. So Apple has been holding up pretty well. well. Amazon, they have earnings coming out this Thursday, and while I remember to do this, so you have earnings coming out tomorrow. Let's get and look at that real fast. Earnings for tomorrow, you have before the bell, General Electric and Twitter come out before the bell on Thursday. Shopify, SHOP, the symbol there. After the close, big names, Amazon, Google, Intel will be reporting. After the bell, like I said, I showed you AMD came out tonight, Microsoft, Visa, LVS, ServiceNow, NOW, Whirlpool. So they were after the bell. Today we had Boeing, UPS, and AT&T. AT&T took a hit today after their earnings report, and also we had Boeing had moved up after its earnings report and then gave a lot of it back. Boeing couldn't help the Dow out today, and then UPS was pretty much down for the whole day. UPS, so that was some of your earnings from today. Other than that, Caterpillar got killed on their earnings the other day. BABA and the China stock still kind of drifting down here. BABA. Amazon, like I said, pulling back now to the 200 SMA. Those Amazon earnings are going to be mighty important come Thursday after the bell. That might be the savior for the market. Facebook making new 52-week lows here for Facebook. Has broken down below this 150 number now, and in the after hours, Facebook is trading 146.95 for FB Facebook. All right, so that's some of the bigger names and some of the earnings that'll be reporting. Let's go ahead and look at that watch list for tomorrow. Now, some of these small little under $1 names have been performing pretty well. Like I said today, we got that UAVS today. We got a nice trade in this one today over that $1 break and pushed all the way up to $1.45. So I'll be watching this AKER. It's still holding up okay on the daily chart here. AKER has that 50-cent number, trying to get back above the 200 SMA. APRI, now this is another under 50-cent name, so be watching this. AQB, a small little biotech, only 92,000 shares traded in this, but it's trying to get up over this 350 area for AQB, so I'll have that on watch. ARRS had 4.8 million shares come into this name on ARRS, so this one will be on watch for tomorrow. ASCMA, now this is trades on the NASDAQ, starting, these, you have a wedge pattern here, right? This consistent selling, and then it's kind of forming this base here. Now it could break down, or if it gets up over maybe $1.25, you could get a move out of this ASCMA. So keep an eye on this one if you like to play these little names. DCAR, 1.9 million shares. The high today was 66 cents. So another one of these under $1 names on this one. So that'll be on watch. EKSO, throughout all this selling, now they're the ones that supply those Ford Motor Company's workers with those kind of ectoskeleton, helping them to lift heavier weight and protecting the worker, so like kind of body suits, I guess. So EKSO will be on watch. Not a lot of volume in it, 381,000 shares, but it has been holding up throughout all this selling going on in the market. Now that could change in a heartbeat tomorrow, but I'll have that one on watch. Ford, they beat earnings tonight, so this one will be on watch for tomorrow. Letter F. FBIO, another one of these under $1 names. Volume expanding here. One of these falling wedges. type of things, trying to turn the corner, so we'll see. Shipper, GLBS. Now, it's been very spready intraday, but maybe tomorrow will be different. It's been battling to get above this 650 area on GLBS, so I'll have that on watch. iPass had a nice pop today. It's trying to get up over the 50 SMA for iPass. It popped up all the way up to $1.89 today, then pulled back. 585,000 shares. Juniper actually held up pretty well today. Has this $29 spot on Juniper to get up over, so we'll see what that wants to do. Actually holding up okay in the after hours today, so relative strength here on Juniper. KO broke out today on Coca-Cola, one of those defensive names, so it popped up, pulled back a little bit. Another one that did the same thing was Walmart, another defensive name. Let me get rid of this line. So they popped it up over $98, pulled it back here now. So this will be on watch. Maybe possible swing trades in Coke and Walmart. We'll see. Microsoft, they beat on earnings tonight, so maybe Microsoft will give us an intraday play on MSFT. So another small one, NAUH. This one popped over $1, popped all the way up to $1.85, 9.3 million shares. PR. Let me open my chart for you a little bit. This one is an under 30-cent name, 7.1 million shares in NSPR. Maybe trying to do something here if you like those under 30-cent names. NXTD, also one of these falling wedges, trying to turn back up, trying to get back over $1 on this name, NXTD. So I'll be watching that. PXS, this is another shipper, Texas shipper, trying to get up over and hold above this $1.30 spot, 532,000 shares. Seed, after this big move up a few days back, Seed is trying to turn the corner again. Volume, though, 236,000 shares, so we'll see on that one. SNES, if Seed gets going, this is an ag name, so maybe this one might want to turn. UAVS, we got a trade in this today. I'll be watching that again. And XGTI, 1.1 million shares, trying to take out 60 cents here on XGTI, so that'll be on watch. ZIXI, this one had nice volume in it today, so I'll be watching this one intraday on ZIXI. That's it for the watch list. If you're interested in trying my service, to come into the day trading chat room November 6th, 7th, free access to my service for those days. I don't do this very often. There's a button down below. It's the like button. Hit the thumbs up button for me so YouTube knows that we're out there, and I would greatly appreciate it. So this is Mike from zozostockwatch.com. Hit that thumbs up and pass it on social media, and let's try to build up this community on YouTube. Have a very good night, everybody, and have a good day trading for Thursday.